Hey, what's up guys? Rishabh here from TechRush, and this video is regarding the pros and cons of the Google Home Mini. So let's get started. First pro is regarding the voice recognition. And now the voice recognition on the Google Home Mini is fantastic. It actually responds to whatever I have to say. For example, if I say, okay Google, what's the weather today? Or okay Google, create an event, or okay Google, navigate to this place at that time, it actually recognizes the voice there and then, which is actually rare in these speakers because most of speakers, like they don't really recognize what you are saying. So most speakers, like Amazon's Echo or even Apple's HomePod, don't really recognize what you're saying. But this speaker, the Google Home Mini and the Google Home, recognize it instantly and respond to it with a big thumbs up from my side. And actually, because of the responsiveness, they earn a big thumbs up from my side. So kudos to Google for that. So moving on to the next point. The next point is regarding the playing games and casually like talking to it. That's again a big pro, because when you're like bored and you just say, okay Google, let's play a game. So it actually brings up a game, where I think on Siri, HomePod and Echo, they don't really play games. So this is actually really good because you can actually spend your time, and no one is at like home, is at home. So you can actually spend your time by talking to the assistant. So that's a big pro, and also earns a big thumbs up from my side. So again, kudos to Google for that. So now moving on to the next point. The next point is regarding cool looks. Like cool. It really one thing when I unboxed the Google Home Mini, and what the thing that really struck me was how cool and how simple it actually looks. And actually, it looks like a donut. And technically, I've named the Google Home Mini in my app as Donut, and kind of funny. And because of that, of the donut looks, and because of the materials used, like the metal plus fiber combo, looks really stunning. And as one of the biggest pros regarding this look is actually how quickly it just blends in your environment. You don't even come to know. You don't even come to know if there's a Google Home in a house, because this you see, oh, it's a speaker. It's just like a home accessory. So that's how. I'm really glad that Google has actually worked on the looks of it. And once again, I would like to give them a big thumbs up from my side. So again, kudos to Google for that. So now moving on to the next point. The next point is easy to set up. Now Google Home and Google Home Mini both come as a part of Google's attempt to actually make your home smarter. So in order to set up, you have to like download the Google Home app from the Play Store or the App Store and open it, and it instantly like catches the Google Home and Google Home Mini right there. And also no need to do any other things. Just need to connect to your Wi-Fi and just give it some permissions on Android and even on iOS as well. So, and then you're all set up. So that it's that simple to set up. This is one of the biggest pros, because in like an emergency situation, your Google Home Mini is damn easy to set up, and if you are in a hurry, just set it up and you are done. So again, from my side, thumbs up to Google for that, and kudos to Google. And now, moving on to the cons. Cons, yeah, obviously Google Home Mini will have its cons. So let's get started with the cons now. The cons are, doesn't send text and doesn't allow you to make or like make calls. So this is a big con, because sometimes I just casually say, hey Google, call this, and it's like, okay, I'm not able to do this because it's not available here. And if I say, hey Google, send a text, it works on Android and iOS, but it doesn't work on the Google Home. Google Home, it'll say, if I just say, hey Google, send a text to this person. So it just says, I'm not able to send text yet. So that's what it says. That's, I think, kind of a little con. So we will, pretty sure Google will get over it with some cool software update. So moving on to the next con. The next con is regarding it's not able to play songs from Google Play Music unless you do have a subscription, and then it's absolutely flawless. But if you don't have a subscription, you are not able to actually stream your music from the Google Play Music. Other apps like Gaana and Saavn do work, and they work flawlessly. And even I use SoundCloud for casting it to the Google Home Mini speaker, and it works flawlessly. But if you don't have a Google Play Music subscription, I'm sorry to say it won't work. But you can look for alternative, like best alternative like SoundCloud, Saavn, Gaana. I've actually linked my account to Gaana in the Google Home Mini, and it works like a gem. So only Google Play Music, if you have a subscription, then it'll work. But other than that, it won't. So moving on to the next point. The next point is regarding not able to book cabs. I mean, these two features, like the first con and this con, is actually the booking cabs and the text, making calls and sending texts, is actually available in the US, but I don't know for what reason it's not available in India. I think because our services in India are not ready for the Google Home Mini speakers, and because of that, we are not able to make calls or send texts and book a cab via the Google Home Mini. So this is actually a big con, because I think it's actually one of the biggest, because it doesn't really, if you are in an emergency and say, hey Google, book a cab for me, and it'll say, sorry, not able to do that yet. So you're like, what? Not able to do that yet? Like, seriously? No. So that's a big con. So last but not the least, is one of the biggest cons of the Google Home Mini is actually it's less portable. I mean, yeah, because it doesn't have a battery, it has to be always plugged in. But you can, if you have a good power bank, and have a USB cable, you can actually just plug it in the USB cable, since the Google Home Mini doesn't really have a battery, so it can that's a substitute for your making it a good portable Bluetooth / Wi-Fi speaker. So this is a big con, and I think it'll probably, before buying Google Home Mini, you must see these cons, that it has this, it has that, and it's not portable. And you can take it, but you have to keep it plugged in, and for it to function properly. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll link all where you can buy the Google Home Mini and Google Home Mini from, and I'll actually link these things down in my video where you can buy the Google Home and the Google Home Mini from. And until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.